Hello viewers, welcome to ETHIO. This is Solomon. Today I'll show you how to create a 3D Bluetooth speaker, lighting and texturing in Blender. Stay tuned until the end and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Shift S cursor to center. Then by pressing Shift A, add area light. By pressing R, rotate in the x-axis -90 degrees. Move it to the back of the speaker to create a backlight. By pressing 7 for the top view, by pressing R, rotate in the z-axis. Go to light properties, change from square to rectangle, and also X size to 2 and Y size to 1. Then hit 0 on the number pad for the camera view. Hide the properties by pressing the T if you don't need it. Change from UV image editor to 3D view. Rotate the light similar to the speaker on the Z-axis at 45 degrees. And on the Y-axis at -20 degrees. To extend the light, change the X size to 3. By pressing Shift A, add the second area light. Rotate by pressing R in the X-axis 90 degrees. Change from square to rectangle. And set X size 2 and Y size 1. Rotate it by pressing R on the Z-axis and put the light opposite to the backlight. Add the light strength to 200 because it's a main light. Change the X size to 3 to make the light softer. And change the Y size to 2. Now we need light for the side. So by pressing Shift D, duplicate the light. Move the light by pressing G to grab and rotate in the Z-axis by pressing R. Change the strength value to 50 and the rectangle to square. Then the size to 1. To remove the shadow from the top, we need other light. By pressing Shift A, add a fourth area light. Move the light in the Z-axis. Change to a rectangle or leave it just a square. And make the size 3 to create soft diffused light. Then the strength to 150. Let's hide everything except the rubber bag to create the material one by one. Now change from 3D view to node editor to create the material. We can pick the color from the image or we can choose relative color. Select the bag. Then go to material properties and rename it bag or just whatever you like. Change the diffuse to principled BCDF. Change the color hue to 0.58. Saturation to 0.7 and the value to 0.6. Specularity to rubber is probably 0.1 and the roughness to 0.5. We need subsurface because it's rubber. So first change the color hue to 0.58, saturation to 0.5 and value to 0.8. Then increase the subsurface a little, like 0.1. It's enough. Now let us add the buttons. Just by pressing Ctrl T, add nodes. To enable this node wrangler, go to preferences, then just add node wrangler. For now, disconnect the image texture, add image and import image texture I prefer. Go to edit mode, then select the button area by pressing Alt Shift and Ctrl plus to add a selection by pressing U to UV unwrap. Then in the image editor, move the selected vertices by pressing G on the y-axis and scale it to fit the buttons. Now select the circle by pressing Ctrl plus to increase selection, and by pressing G, grab and move to a position. Go to render view. This on-off button is rotated in the wrong way. So to fix that, rotate by -110 in my case. To change the white and black color, Shift A, then add color ramp. Connect image to color ramp. The symbols are black, so we need to change them into white by flipping the colors in the color ramp. Then we need to change the black to a blue color. To do that, select the black color and by droplet pick the blue color. Now connect. To give the buttons some bump, by pressing Shift A, then add bump. Connect the color ramp with the bump height, and by pressing Ctrl and Shift, then clicking the bump, you can see only the bump. Let us decrease the bump strength, maybe to 0.4. Now connect bump normal to the principal normal. Go back to object mode. Then hide the back by pressing edge and hide the handle. The material for the handle is similar to the back except for the image texture. We have to remove the image texture. By clicking the plus sign, we can create the same material. Select all nodes except the principal node, then delete it by pressing X. Hide the handle by pressing H, then unhide the pin. Again, by selecting the pin, click the plus sign to create a similar material. Select all nodes, then by pressing X, delete them. The pin is plastic, so we don't need subsurface. So change to 0. Specularity 0.2 and leave the rest as it is. Hide the pin and hide the block. By selecting the block, create new material and make it black. That's it. Hide the block and unhide the rope. You have to create the material one by one. Select the rope and create new material. Then change from diffuse to principal base ETHIO. This is the inside, so we will make it light blue. Specularity to 0.05 and roughness to 0.5. Unhide the outer rope and create new material. Change the diffuse to principal base ETHIO. The material is similar with different values. Again, specularity to 0.05 and roughness to 0.5. Finally, let us create the speaker material. By pressing the plus sign, create similar material. Go to edit mode. By pressing shift and control, then select vertices for the text area, just for the logo. By pressing U, then UV unwrap. In the image editor, by pressing G, grab and move to a position. By pressing 0 on the number pad for the camera view and Ctrl B for render area selection. Go to render view, then turn the subsurface to 0 and roughness to 0.4 and specularity to 0.5. The IOR value for plastic is 1.46. Now let us unhide all. This is the final render. I hope this tutorial is helpful. So if you like the video, please hit the like button. And if you are new, please subscribe to this channel and join our family. Until we meet again, bye bye.